Welcome back, and next on our ZL130 we have the wooden bed. I'm getting ready to do the staining on this. I'm going to use this golden oak, and we'll see how well it works out and what the color looks like. Hopefully it matches everything okay. And these are your bed sides and then your framework. Then you get some mud flaps over here, which I'm going to have to paint and weather up. The only thing I'm not impressed with is the bottom. It's a sheet of plastic. I wish they would have done it in wood so it could be stained to match. So I'm not sure what to do with that. I'm entertaining the idea of painting it the same color as the truck with the wood sides on and the bed full of things. You're probably not going to see it a whole lot anyway, and then maybe I'll make like a wood topper to go on there. Maybe a couple different ones that can drop in and out for different projects. But I'm going to stain these up and we're just going to go from there. Did a little test strip area. I think I like that color. That's going to turn out alright. I'm guessing probably 2 coats and that should all look pretty good. Well, that didn't turn out too bad. I like that color. Not bad at all. I'm going to take these and weather. I'm just going to do, I think, the black and paprika. And then I'm working on weathering the tank and the bumper and the wheels, all that stuff, getting that all done. So hopefully this will all come together and look pretty cool. Making some good progress. About got it wrapped up. I think I am going to have to put the little magnets to hold the hood down because everything under that hood fits so tight. I think I can kiss a scale motor idea goodbye unless I find something better. But I put the magnets on the lower half but not the upper half because it stays closed pretty well, but when I have all the electronics in there it stays up a little bit, so I'll just have to end up doing that. Everything else is turning out pretty good so far. I really like the way the bumpers turn out. I still have to put the bolts in there. I have taken this for a test drive and I found out that our covers that are supposed to go here, these are bearings. The cover ends up rubbing against this inside lip, and when it goes this way, this one unspins itself and the one on the other side tightens itself down so much the wheel stops moving. So those are gone for now. I'll have to buy some sort of a scale hub replacement to go in there because I want to do something about that. All the rest of them have turned out looking pretty good. I'm still going to go through and paint all the lug nuts. And then, you know, we have our working doors and stuff on here. This is all looking pretty good so far. I'm going to get the mirrors on soon. I didn't want to get them on until I was done testing because I fear they're going to break super easy. And that's where we're at. I'm going to keep moving forward. Those tires are going to have to end up being glued too. They do roll in a little bit. Kind of an interesting vehicle. Making some more progress. I didn't like being able to see all the wires so easily through the grill, so I took a piece of stainless steel screen, this stuff right here, and cut it and just kind of compression fit it in there, and it fit in pretty decently. Got the mirrors done, the outside lugs, and these inside lugs, and I sprayed these back to black with a little bit of weathering on them. We got a driver, And the mirrors actually have a mirror-like material one of my buddies gave me. And the driver, you don't fit too bad. And you see he fits seated in the seat, back up against the back. Ooh, yeah, back into focus there. Feet are down on the pedals, literally on the pedals. And hands are on the steering wheel. So I think we got pretty daggone close to the right scale, since this is a a larger industrial truck. It's not a street truck. You gotta expect the driver to look a little bit smaller in it. That's where we're at so far. Oh, wait. Can't forget these details right here. Minus the fly swatter. Look at that. Adventure Time RC stickers on the mud flaps. We're getting serious now. Oh, down to a little brighter section of the yard. Have a nice look around. And this kind of gives you an idea of the scale. This is a large enough truck that it can carry a 1/16 scale die-cast Masters Bobcat in the bed. I just have to put the tailgate down. And there is no squat on that thing, so that is one heck of a suspension. For this build, I'll do a little build summary here, pros and cons. I did end up making these two tools to put on all the scale hardware, and there was a lot of it. So all I did was take the right size socket heads and drilled holes in dowel rods. And this one, since it's the smaller one, it was in close, I just kind of ground it down a bit. And these worked great. These were able to put all my stuff in, sanded the end down so they spin in the hand nice. That was a real help. So if you build this kit, that's something you may want to do. Patience, persistence, and a lot of profanity. We call it the 3 Ps there. If you're going to build this kit, I love it. I would build another one. I see myself possibly buying another King Kong vehicle in the future, just because I like how nice this truck looks. I have driven it very limited. I'm going to drive it more after I get a few things sorted out. I might as well make like a whole run video out of it, see if I can find something to tow, which I may have already bought some trailers and whatnot. And overall, I absolutely love the way this build turned out. Now, if you were new to RC kit building, I would not recommend this. If you were a model builder, this would be a skill level 4. It is a very model intensive build. There's a lot of very small detailed parts. It's very easy to misalign stuff, and everything fits perfectly. So if you think you have misalignment issues on this kit, I found you mostly have something upside down. So like when you go to put these on, see this wood rail here? Well, that only goes on one way. The first time I put these couplers facing the wrong way and they weren't screwing in right, and I couldn't figure out why my holes weren't lining up because I had the piece backwards. Everything's very precise fit on this, and you've got to show a lot of finesse or you're going to end up breaking hardware. Overall, absolutely love this truck. I think it turned out beautifully. Looking forward to driving it. I think this is going to be really cool to hit the construction shows with. And I still want to put lights in it, and I still want to put a sound module in it, and maybe some other things. We'll go from there. It'd probably look pretty cool if we could get some exhaust going out the back or something. But as I said, unfortunately, I think my dreams of a scale motor, they're pretty well kaput. There's literally just nowhere to put electronics on this truck. You have that small bay inside here, and it is crammed full with just a 1500 milliamp battery is the biggest thing I can fit in there. I might end up running 1000 milliamp just to make it a little easier to close the hood. I did put the magnets on. And underneath they have a spot under the seat. But it's just about the right size for an ESS1 sound module, and I really want a diesel motor sound in this thing. Oh, I guess that about wraps it up. I love the truck. I think it's an awesome kit. It will test your skills and your patience. And said not everything always lines up right when it comes to the body. It's just a little bit of filing, a little bit of sanding, a lot of patience. So I said not for beginners, but if you're looking for a challenge and you love scale trucks, highly recommend it. It is an awesome looking truck. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this build series, and I hope to catch you on the first run.